Good afternoon, everybody. Kingsborough Community College, WKRB 90.3 FM. I am your host for today, Santos Montañez. And here I have three fellow co-hosts with me. Can you please start from me over here on my left?
Hey guys, my name is Yissel. I'm sorry that my voice sounds like this. I'm a little under the weather, but yeah, I'm Yissel.
Sounds great. How about you?
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your girl Ebony, and yes, that is Ebony. Nothing else, just E.
All right. Okay. And last but not least.
Hey, my name's Konstantine, and I'm just glad to be here.
Great.
Period.
Well, thank you all for joining me. Today, we got a pretty important topic for today. I think this will be a great little start, given some of our newer members. All right, so this is, congratulations on everybody. I know this is very kind of like spot, on the spot for you guys for the first time around. But I think just from even meeting all of you and just knowing how impassioned you are about this topic, I think that you're all gonna do great. All right.
Okay. Thank you for having us as well.
Thank you for joining. Yeah, no, I really like. This is a very good first impression for me. I think we got a strong crew going.
Thank you.
You do too. You have amazing energy.
Thank you. You still haven't, still got to guess.
We're gonna get it by the end of this.
By the end of it,
let's get this going so we can figure you out.
Good energy, but I don't know what kind of energy. I don't know which month that energy is from.
It'd be like that though. Trust.
Speaking of energy, right? We live in a time of very tense energy, permeating all throughout the world, especially here in New York City. Like, we're such a condensed environment, right? And so mental health, mental well-being is such a pervasive topic nowadays for discussion, right? And I think it's in the cultural zeitgeist now more than ever, and a lot of us are taking measures, therapeutic measures, one way or another, as we try to adapt and integrate through our life journey, because life doesn't stop for any of us, and we have to integrate these things as much as we can. So I would like to start on my left here. All right. Why don't you tell me about, your history with any of your personal therapeutic measures, how it is that you're integrating it to this day for the future. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah. For me, being aligned with myself is very key. And in order for me to do that, I do need to do certain meditative, techniques as well as skills. And some of the things that I do is praying. I'm big on praying. I'm big on spirituality, not religion. It's two different things, and I like to clarify that. Mm-hmm. But I think just taking that time out, it doesn't even have to be, a prayer, whatever you believe in, whether it is the universe or something, just literally sitting down, crossed, eyes closed, no sound, maybe incense burning in the back, and just clear thoughts, no thoughts at all, or prayer, like either or. And I think that that's what grounds me and aligns me. Mm-hmm. Those are, ways that I kind of meditate myself and, get myself back together when I need to. Yeah.
How long have you been integrating that?
Oof. It's actually funny because I have tatted 333. Mm-hmm. So it's mind, body, and spirit connected to one, which is a part of my journey. And it honestly started since I picked up the book called New Earth by Eric Tolle. That transformed my life, and I read that when I was 19, 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, clearly.
Wow.
That's when I started influencing it,
Yeah. I mean, you've already been at it for a little while, and you're pretty young, right? 25, you said, I believe, before. Yeah, so it just goes to show that it's just something that, It doesn't.
We work out. Yeah, it never stops.
It never stops, and it's better to start early. That's for sure.
Yes. Very much.
Ebony, why don't you tell me a little bit about your journey?
All right, definitely agreeing with everything my girl here said. But for me, especially being in New York, with how everything moves so fast, mental health, healing is all about finding that time for yourself to slow down, take a moment, and just connect with yourself. And for me, I do that through routine and repetition, as far as like starting my day with meditating, yoga, reading, something that makes you feel calm, cool, grounded, and connected with yourself. So that way you can try to take those things throughout your day.
Yeah.
I'm definitely big on meditating, just to try to get aligned with myself, and acceptance, because I feel like meditation is a big part of accepting.
Clock it.
Because you have to sit there with yourself in order to fully do it and receive all the benefits of meditating. And it hasn't been easy. It's definitely a long journey. Consistency is a very important thing. It's something that I am still learning. I started.
We all are.
Yeah, definitely. I started incorporating that officially for the last 2 years, off and on. So that has been a constant battle, but I definitely am big on meditating.
Nice. Yeah.
Proud of
very,
you.
very similar.
Like she says. I love
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it's similar, but that's how you know how far that we've come as a culture too, and just our understanding of how to treat these things. But it sounds like
and where we place them, how important they are now.
Oh,
Before
absolutely.
we didn't care of these topics that much, and we
Right.
weren't having them.
because we were separating them from things like literature, but now we're actually integrating them at the same time. Nice. Good. I'm glad. And Konstantine, why don't you tell me a little bit about you?
My journey to self-help probably started not too long ago, actually. I feel like most of my life I wasn't looking into myself so much, I think you just, like you said, New York City is very populated. I grew up here. You're kind of just going through everything, all at the same time. And when you have like family and people to take care of, you never really look inwards sometimes. You're
There's
just
no
constantly
unplugging from.
yeah,
the
you're just
chaos of
constantly
the
like
city.
pouring out and giving out, and things that you question is just like who you really are,
Yeah.
aside from like the name and the basics and all that stuff. And I've had a big change in my life, whereas basically like I for once just sat down and said, okay, what do I really want to do, in a life where they're pushing us to do this or do that, or be an influencer or do this.
Hustle
or,
culture.
yeah, I mean, there's great benefits to it too.
Right.
I mean, I still look at it like this is a great thing to do, to just be able to talk and then put it out on the air,
So
But-
I got a question. Now that you realize that, what is something that you do?
So I looked back at everything I've ever done. I grew up doing like theater, art major, music,
That's lovely.
and I just look back and I'm like, okay, I want to go back to school. I want to get my degree. That's already one focus. And then I'm like, but what do I want to really do? And first I was a liberal arts major, but then once I kept looking into all
Is that
things,
something that you're feeling you weren't?
No, it's just like a place to be for now, get some classes done. But as like I started looking deeper into like, okay, what am I really? Where do my interests, my talents, where do they rise? And I'm like, I want to do something arts related, and people related and social related. I hate office jobs. I've worked them.
I got it.
Not this kind of office job. This is
This
pretty
is not
cool.
even an office.
Different kind
This
of
is
office
radio.
job.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But the office job is like, I surf. I'm very active. Like when I surf, I walk
you
away
surf?
I walk away from clocks.
he looks like he surfs, you guys.
I walk away from like clocks.
Didn't want to say it, but absolutely. Surfer
Honestly.
guy.
No, you want to go to a place that like it kind of gets away from society for a second.
And that's key because you were
know.
talking about New York and you were saying how you have family, you have the chaos in the city, you have all of these things going on. And if you don't know where to unplug, that becomes your life.
Yeah.
That becomes your chaos.
Yeah.
And that surfing, I think, is a good way to.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's all questionable. It's like, what is a good distraction? What's a bad distraction? You can't really escape from family and problems.
Yeah.
But there's some things that, like, with your spare time, you can do if that's a good distraction.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting that you even note that. Something that is sort of something that is forcing you to be in the moment and is good, right? Something that is so related to something like nature for you, right? When you think of nature, you think of forests, you think of, green, but surfing is you're in the water, you have to pay attention. It's just one of those things that is so natural and it keeps you in the moment. So does anybody else have anything? Do you have anything that is sort of natural that, in the journey of life, do you use anything natural to kind of like get away from it a little bit, sort of, be in touch?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know about you guys, but definitely with everything in life going on for me, school, even as challenging as it may be, has become part of my healing and something that
100%.
is just for me, somewhere I can get away and connect at the same time, and that's a beautiful thing. Where,
especially in this day and age where everything is digital and remote.
Yeah, I can learn, I can meet new people, I can have something that's just mine, that's outside of my family, outside of my work and responsibilities. So it's moving in life while being disconnected from it at the same time.
So this is your sort of mental getaway. I see.
That's beautiful.
It's more than that. I think she's saying it's like it's where you have a voice.
Yeah,
It's where you could be
definitely.
heard. Like I can relate because through writing, I'm taking a lot of writing classes, a lot of kind of creative classes, and it's nice to just be able to work on your words,
Exactly.
On your purpose,
on your structure,
on your what you want to be in life,
be able to think and say a little more clearly. Like communication's everything. I mean, if we didn't have
all
language,
over the world.
if we didn't have language,
Right.
we would just be fighting and hugging and tussling.
No, literally, cavemen.
And it kind of goes back to what you said about learning yourself, because you're learning the curriculum and you're learning what you're good at, what you're not good at, where you fit in, where you don't fit in.
Yeah.
So it in itself is your healing journey, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Trying to find your realer you,
Yeah.
This is where a lot of people find themselves, whether or not you have to switch 100 majors.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like for me,
Yeah.
on another topic, just like how she stated for school, and he stated like surfing.
Right.
Aside from like meditation and all of that,
Exactly.
definitely working out. Like it's the same thing. Like how he has to focus on the waves and like surfing, and that takes body, muscle and all of that. It's like a workout essentially. I think the same thing, when you go to the gym. I decompress just by doing cardio. Like I could do 30 minutes on a Stairmaster and like I feel like I was depressed or sad when I got on Stairmaster, and then when I get off I'm like feeling light and like beautiful and like life is good. And I think that that's key, like adding active movements and intentional movements as well, like things that we want to do. Like his is intentional, hers is intentional, mine is intentional, and so I think that that's key.
Yeah, sometimes, and especially if you're feeling that way, sometimes beforehand you don't even want to get on, because you don't want to do anything, you don't want to get on that Stairmaster.
No, yeah.
So part of the battle is just even get onto the very thing that is going to help you at the end. So I'm glad that you brought that up too. Yeah, physical activity, huge thing for
like
mental
most
well-being.
things, it's just showing up.
Yes.
I mean, if you're not gonna be like I've done a little bit of martial arts and whatever, and it's not just like, okay, I'm gonna be a black belt in 3 years. Like there are some people like that. There are just some people who are talented and they can do that. But most of the time, it's just showing up.
Yes.
You show up enough, you will become.
And
good
I
at
think
it,
that people are looking at the fear more, like or like the doubt or whatever. Like, oh no, don't do it, or oh this. For example, like, how we have a task or like homework to do, for example, and then we're like letting it, like dreading it, like for the next day, like I'll do it the next day, like just kind of like, oh, it's too much work right now. And then when you actually get to do the work or the homework, you're like, wait, I could have done this yesterday. Wait, I could have finished this immediately, because it was the fear in my head telling me, oh, procrastinate it, don't do it, So it's just kind of facing your fears.
Easy pleasures, chasing easy pleasures.
Less pressure on yourself for sure. So I'd like to segue a bit into another thing that we do on our journey in life. Ebony, I'd like to actually start with you. What does an idea of an end goal, or is there an end goal or do you believe in an end goal when it comes to this here, mental well-being journey?
No, I don't believe in an end goal.
Mhm.
Like, it's good to have an end goal of where you want to stop, but then once you reach that point of where you want to stop, then you have to go back to the drawing board and recreate something new, because why should you have an end goal in your mental health or in your progress when life doesn't stop? So you can have an end goal for the stage you're in now, but then always prepare to go back to the drawing board to create another one.
Mhm.
So it doesn't really end, it just starts over.
Yeah, so you believe that end goals can always change because you can always change.
Exactly.
Mm.
Like, end goals don't really end, they just reset.
Yeah.
Mm,
I like that.
okay. Yeah, Konstantine, do you want to kind of go off that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's kind of what I mean. That big question, who am I? You strip yourself down to the most basic thing, like not just what you know, but what you are and what you want to become. I don't think that answer is just found like also like an end goal. It's just constantly changing.
Mhm.
You're constantly the same person in some way who's been through the same things, but you're trying to do something that helps you get something in life. And maybe it's not end goal, but it's just like you want to be mentally stronger, you want to be happier in life, and these are very hard terms to come by, but we use them all the time. Everyone's like, my end goal is like, I want to use therapy because I want to be happy, I want to be less depressed.
For sure, it's always a spectrum. It's never I want to be mentally strong, it's I want to be mentally stronger, and that can be ever permeating. How does that look for you?
My name is Yissel. Say it.
Yissel.
Yissel, Beyonce's middle name. Thank you. No, like, yes, I feel the same way with them. It's just about having that consistency. It never stops, of course. And yeah, I think we're on the same boat. It's just, it never stops. We evolve, we keep growing, we keep changing, and we evolve those meditative skills that we have, and we make them into whatever we are at the moment and the version that we are at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got an end goal for you. The end goal is to never end.
Period. I like that.
The end goal is to never end.
Like it.
Perfect. Yeah.
What about for you?
For me?
Yes. What is mental health? What is what does mental health look like for you, and how do you handle and go about that?
Well, mental health, just like you've all been saying very well, is that it is an ongoing journey, and is also, for me, it's because it is more talked about. You also have to balance how much of it is important to go over. So I'm always research. I'm a psychology major, so
Oh, nice.
this is something that is important to me. Just
That's
because
crazy. I didn't ask you that before. Wow.
Yeah. It is a very important topic to me, and I like what.
How do you cope though? Like, what does your steps look like? We already spoke about the surfing and the active.
Oh, for sure.
What steps do we take? Like, I pray, she does that. Like,
Oh,
So
yeah.
what's
What do
something that you do,
Right.
I guess she's asking,
Yeah.
to help
So.
you cope in the natural sense or not natural?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the great thing that I've been hearing is that there are themes. So mine, it is going to be the working out part,
Yeah.
and that has always kept me. I would say if it wasn't for that, that has definitely saved my life in a lot of ways.
No, I understand.
And it also helps with something that I also feel is very important that we actually touched on in the other room, which is helping others to kind of see that as well. So I'm actually a personal trainer. I've been personally training for years now, and so introducing that to other people, I think, is really the big thing. I would definitely be giving you them if I ever do print them.
Oh, wow.
So can you say that you healed yourself through this, and now you
Do it
try
for-
to heal others, and it also still helps you heal in a way. Like
Oh,
your
of
journey.
course, it's a big cycle, and it's always going to be that way. You know, integrating other people into it, taking you out of yourself, is really key, right? We're losing interpersonal connection with other people.
Yes, we are.
And
Very true.
and that's such a thing with social media, which is something that we're going to talk to next time, but we don't have any more time now. So well, first of all, thank you for
No, thank you.
asking, and also thank you all for again just joining me.
Yes.
I think that you're all great new additions to this club. I really do mean that. I can see
you.
the individuality with all of you and what it is that you can contribute, and I'm glad that I met people who find this as important of a topic as I do.
What an honor. Yes.
Thank you for having us.
No, thank you, Yissel.
Yes, thank you.
Ebony, Konstantine, thank you all very much for joining me.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was fun kicking it with you guys, you know?
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so yeah.
Stay tuned for the
WKRB.
next topic.
Exactly. Next time it's going to get crazy. 90.3 FM, Kingsborough Community College. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. All right.
Fire! We're off air? On air.
That was